Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and pool fans around the world to the 19th annual Derby City Classic just outside of Louisville. It's all going on right here. We got banks, we got one pocket, we have 9-ball, but one of the most anticipated events here going on is the Diamond Bigfoot 10-ball challenge, and 16 of the greatest players on the planet. It's single elimination action, and it's our second match of the day. Let's go on and meet the players. First, sponsored by Steinway Billiards and the Vinny Q's China Open champion, U.S. Open champion from Davao City, Philippines. Make some noise for Vann Corteza. And our opponent, sponsored by Predator Navigator Tips, 2015 Old Japan champion from Manila in the Philippines. A lot of noise for Johann Chua. Our referee is Mr. Ken Schumann from Sacramento, California.
Okay, gentlemen, please go ahead and lag for the break. Good luck to both of you. This is a race to 11. It's rack your own. Winner breaks, 40-second shot clock, 1 extension per rack each player. All ball fouls as well. Mr. Corteza wins the lag, and at this time, we're going to send it upstairs to the booth, to Mark Wilson, and to Hall of Famer Danny DiLiberto. Take it away, guys.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Accu-Stats is proud to present the Bigfoot Challenge, 10-ball on the 10-foot table. My name is Mark Wilson, and alongside me on the broadcast is our Hall of Famer, Danny DiLiberto. We're both enthused to be here, and this figures to be a very powerful matchup, Danny. Any opening comments here?
Well, I know Corteza is a little better than he's rated, but I don't know Chua too well, but Corteza is a good horse. He can play on any size table.
Chua probably has his biggest advantage in this matchup on the break. He's a very powerful breaker that really squares him up and centers up the cue ball. Very strong with his eye pattern, too. Corteza's won the lag, will be breaking.
How old is Chua? Never mind.
22.
22.
Dry breaks.
That's how the last match started.
8 balls to the center of the table are passed, and nothing found the pocket. Pockets are 4 1/2 inch wide. Cyclop balls, Simonis cloth. Get our first look at Chua. Very sound, professional player. Both these guys drew each other. They're both from the Philippines. You have to suspect that neither one of them frequents the 10-foot table. And look at that nice shot there, Danny, using the 4-ball or the 7-ball to billiard the 2-ball into the side to get proper position on the 3. Very heady shot, and something that you use in rotation quite a bit.
All the Filipinos are very knowledgeable.
Both players play with a brisk pace. We're using the 40-second shot clock. It does not figure to be a issue here. Top spin, 2 cushions. Down for the 5. Good speed. Comes right out of the gate and looking like he's willing to assume command in this match.
Well, he fell on the 5 very well.
6-ball just past the center of the table. 7's near the 5. And he kind of got in the middle of the table here. A little bit of a backward cut. 3 cushion position. This will be a pretty shot. It's also a missable shot. All ball fouls. He'll be leaning out over the 7.
Yeah, if anything touches that ball, it's a foul.
Inside spin. Hits the heart of the pocket confidently. Look at that stroke.
Pretty good shot.
Now, this is going to be a powerful match like we alluded to in the opening. In fact, just a little too strong. Now he's going to have to go with ball speed.
You got a good angle to go to the 8 also.
Well, maybe a little too much angle.
No, I think he's fine. He'll get the 8 in the same pocket, I believe.
Hit the heavy side of the pocket
No,
to check up the
he got
cue
all
ball.
right. He got all right.
Little back cut into the side. 2 cushion position on the 9.
There you go. We got him.
That was thin, and that was the issue. He got a little too much angle on the ball leading to the 8, and that ball speed, even though he hit the heavy side of the pocket, wasn't quite enough to provide him a little fuller hit on the 8 into the side, and ended up costing him.
No bargain here.
Doesn't need to do much, just draw the cue ball back a little bit. No, he stopped it. That was a good shot. No sense adding difficulty to something that's a good challenge, particularly when it's your first shot of the inning. An imminently makeable cut shot here.
Yeah,
Hit
he's
the
a
heart
good
of the
horse.
pocket. He is.
That's why he stopped the ball on the 9. He needed an angle, and it was automatic if he stopped. And he got to the 10 very well.
Well, he takes advantage of the unforced error. Corteza now leads the match 1-0. Corteza is sponsored by Steinway Billiards in New York. And, you know, it's hard to say enough good things about what all they're doing for pool. But big contributors here.
Have you ever been to Steinway's?
I have not. I've watched it
great
on the
pool.
stream. Yeah, I've watched it on the stream. I've seen the entire room. I love their carpet because I looked at the exact same carpet for my pool room, and it's the pool ball carpeting. Do you know it, Danny? The carpeting at Steinway?
I don't remember.
No. Oh, very unique.
When I was there, Earl Strickland was playing a match with Shane Van Boning, and he beat him 25-24. It was a good match. You know, Earl is the house pro there. I think he still is.
Well, anyway, Corteza leading 1-0, breaking from just left of center. 10 ball does not win on the break, cannot use a jump cue.
Oh, and the 9 flew in the side.
3 balls, 3 balls on the break.
That's the most made so far.
Good, powerful break, too. Yet Chua is the better breaker of the two, so this is going to be interesting.
Can't shoot this because there's no way to go to the 2. I think you got to try to put him behind the, well, he's going to leave distance. Yeah, distance always is the thing, but I don't think he got him.
Well, it was trying to introduce the 4 ball there. It might have fallen just a whisker short.
I think he's going to wind up behind that line ball.
If he can shoot it, he might play offense, too. He might not be able to shoot it. Doesn't look like it, so I think Danny's right. It's going to go behind the 6 ball with the cue ball.
That's what he did.
What a nice hit that was from that range. Feathered it up there. Both players going to be excellent in the kicking game.
You know, we're always talking about the players improving. Over the years, the fans in this area are improving. They understand the game, and they'll clap when it's deserved. Good hit.
This is one of those little testy shots. It goes in the pocket, but you got to thread the cue ball forward. You're probably going to clip the 5 ball with the cue ball, or possibly.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
certainly a visual distraction.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to shoot it here. You can't bet the game on this. Position is too tough. The shot is too tough. You got to play safe. But not him. What a shot.
What a great shot that was.
It really was.
Yeah, he powered up, top spin, confident player. Really, I couldn't be more impressed with his approach, despite the fact that he made an unforced error in the first rack. You can see he's clearly very, very sound.
Yeah, that shot he just made was a winner.
Yeah, and they really cannot afford to go to defense if they don't, if they have some kind of offensive opportunity, because so many times that defensive shot, even though it might be good, a containing shot doesn't end up resulting in a win. These guys are so good, they kick and hit it and get fortunate in terms of leaving it tough for you anyway.
Yeah, it changes according to who you're playing. You're playing the best players in the world. You got to be real careful not to leave any chance to get out like that. That was a great shot.
That was not topspin, effective topspin. That was stun topspin to create an angle there. He was so straight. Soft rolling ball hit. Play the 8 in the side. Yeah, not much angle.
He's got a little. I think he's got a little bit. He's got a little of the right one.
He can just roll ahead a foot and a half and be plenty good. No, he was able to stun it, so he didn't have enough angle.
He didn't.
Now he's fallen just a whisker short. He's going to have to be a shot maker here.
I call this the 50-yard line. No problem.
Well played, yeah. 1-1's our score, Chua. Showing the composure of a seasoned veteran, despite his youthful appearance. We're going to get our first look at his break. We're using the Accu-Rack, and I really like that. Lends itself to uniformity, consistency. Race to 11, single elimination format here.
Rack 3, Johann breaks 1-1. Whole ball has to be behind here. That's good.
Okay, we get our... Now Corteza moves off to the left side as well. Right where, Chua moves over to where Corteza broke from. Got a little hop. Cue ball got away.
It got away and it found the pocket.
The 1 ball, the 2 balls in the pocket.
They're all open.
Yep. Yeah, he leaned into that one just a little too much. Got the cue ball hopping. And after I bragged on his break, he creates a great offensive opportunity for Vann here from an errant break.
Good speed, and he's got an angle to go to the pipe.
Six ball near the side pocket, so position from the 5 won't be a big problem. Nice 3 cushion route there. Releases from the 3rd cushion, so he's got a little angle here, a little draw. Doesn't need to work the cue ball too close. 7 balls right next to the 9 along the side cushion. May be able to develop the 9 ball a little bit, get it knocked out off the rail near the side pocket on the shot on the 7. Moving forward. Well, he didn't get real close to the 6 and got a little bit the wrong angle. But maybe not. He's short and he wants to be able to reach the cue ball, so he'll trickle the cue ball to his left.
Good point. On a big table like this, you got to get to where you can reach the cue ball. That's very important.
I think he will try to develop the 9-ball here with this shot, too. He will
Think
not.
he has to?
No, I don't think he has to. Well, he's not going to. It looks like he's just
I
going
don't
to roll
think
it
so.
in. No, he was just stunned to the cross. Now he's falling a little straight, Danny. He smiles. He recognizes he may have to play the 9 in the far corner pocket.
Not a gimme.
And he has to reach over the 10 without fouling and without an object ball foul.
Kenny's right on it.
He's very close, too. No problem.
Well, he got straight.
Just a hint of an angle, not much. Might be able to release the cue ball from the side rail a half an inch or so.
I think don't fool around with the 9. Try to get better.
Exactly.
Cinch the 9 and cut the 10 in. That's what he did.
He forced it. He got quite a bit. He got 6 inches off the rail here anyway.
Still got the same cut, but I imagine he'll make this.
A much easier cueing, too, by the extra work he put into the 9-ball. And Lee
No
Vann
problem.
reassumes the lead here, 2-1. I'm checking the cue ball, make sure it doesn't find the pocket.
It was going towards the pocket, but I always tell people when the cue ball is going towards the pocket off position, don't shoot hard enough to reach the pocket, and that's what he was thinking. But he did get a little nervous.
Skylar Woodward, Dennis Orcolo sitting in the stands, observing. Students of the game. Skylar just came off of this table. He beat John Gabriel in the first matchup this event. 15 total matches, single elimination. Big money, big table. It's a nice way to start off the Derby City Classic.
It is. You win this 4 in a row, wins it. Look at that. How's he making that one? He made 2 and almost made 2 other ones.
Has a shot on the 2-ball. The 10-ball is right in between the 2 and the 3, but the 3 is near the pocket, so he can come forward just a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's what he'll do.
Looks like he's powering up like he's going to stun across, so. Nope, stunned it forward just a little bit. Plenty of room to make the 3. Checks his angle on the 4.
Right, it's going to be a little bit of control to get to the 4 here.
Well, if he could just stop, should just roll straight across and stop it relatively straight in. The 5 is near the side, so doesn't have to do anything fancy here. 2 cushion position. How's his speed?
Pretty good.
Looks like he can do whatever he wants, although to draw the cue ball over to the side cushion makes the shot play just a little tougher. He can also just stun down between the 5 and 6 and play the 6 back in the corner where he's standing. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Nice shot.
Good speed.
Good control. Both these guys look so composed, and you know they don't get much opportunity to play on a 5x10.
But they get opportunities to play a lot.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. That makes a difference. When you're playing 400 or 500 points a day of rotation, 15-ball rotation, you're going to be in stroke on anything.
Yep. And if they came all this way, they're in stroke. Well, he's got a little work to do.
Little high right-hand English, probably come across the table.
It's not that full a hit. maybe that's what he'll do, but I think he's got more angle.
Oh, you were right. Three
Yeah.
cushions around. How's his speed?
Pretty good.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Pretty classy break and run out there, Danny. Lee Vann
We
pushes the
haven't
lead
seen
out.
many break and run outs.
2 in the first match. That was 11-5 score line. 3-1 is our score here. You know, every day in the Philippines, these guys play matches of this type. Can you imagine what it must be like to play this quality of player every day? And then when you come to the Derby City Classic,
Yep.
you're used to it. There's nothing worse, and sometimes you get better, you know. So, yep.
Yeah, it really is helpful to have a good sparring partner. They got plenty of them.
Rack number 5 just about to get underway.
Oh, he made
Corteza
the cue ball. That's a no-no.
lost the cue ball.
He didn't make a ball except the cue ball. And that's a no-no.
And he mishit the head ball. That's why the cue ball darted so quickly into the pocket, which, you know, that you're not going to get the ball action. You won't be making as many balls on a mishit.
Well, the 4 is going to be a little problem. Other than that, I don't see any problem.
It's like Chua will go one rail across the table, slide back out. Missed it. He's disappointed. But you cannot just hack it down in that direction on this table. You're going to have to hit it right into the
and the way they
pocket.
were sitting, you had to get good on the 2 to get good on the 3 so you can get to the 4. And that was a little too much.
Every year we broadcast this tournament. You and I did this together quite a few years now. Lee Vann shines through the tactical side, shot making, breaking, all the way. He's always second or third in this tournament.
That's why Steinway is sponsoring him.
Yeah, but I mean, he's so quiet and unassuming. You don't, you know, you look at all
You're
these
right.
high-powered players. You say, well, here's Bustamante, here's Suke, here's Appleton. Then, oh, and Lee Vann. Well, meanwhile, Lee Vann gets there.
You're right. Very consistent.
I love his game. Love his approach. Great mental makeup. Very tenacious. Along the way, we'll see him make mistakes, but he doesn't compound it with secondary mistakes because he's mentally beating himself up or frustrated. He doesn't exhibit any of that.
Well, he would have liked to got a little straighter on this ball. He's got a shot, but this goes in 3s.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you got to get good on the ball to get good on the next to get good on the 3rd.
nice shot. Had to use the wide side of the pocket. Was able to do so. Got the cue ball forward.
Got to draw the ball back a couple feet. No, he didn't have to.
He stunned it out.
Beautiful.
Now, does he have the right angle to get on the free corner pocket, or does he have to go past the 9? Looks like he may end up having to go past the 9 here on the 8, as opposed to the open corner pocket. We'll find out here shortly what angle he has. Maybe he can roll the head. Looks like now he's queuing up to roll the head, so he does
Yeah.
have the straight in line.
He does have it. He does have it. And he made it look easy.
Checked up the cue ball nicely there.
Perfect.
Four-one is our score. Corteza taking advantage of every opportunity so far. He's just playing a 971 clip right now, which means that there's, given this early in the match, he's probably only made one mistake. Terrific conditions here to play under, too, because you have the arena table, the great lighting, and that's why we always talk about the Simonis cloth, Cyclop balls.
And the great lighting keeps the table warm and dry. That's very important.
Diamond table with one-piece slate.
You're right, they're playing on great conditions.
It's inspiring to watch, that's for sure. Yeah, Diamond really does it right. I can't fault their products in any way, or even their tournament presentation's been outstanding. This being the 19th annual Derby City Classic. Lee Vann breaking. No. Made the one ball, made the three ball.
Where are
the
you,
ball
two?
going? No, and the seven got right.
He's over the top.
Yeah, that's the four is over the side though. If he can roll it in, he won't have to play much position to get the four.
You're right. That's the only good part about this is you only got to make the ball. And saying only, it's a tough shot.
You almost have to take it on though because the safety is very hard here.
Yeah, you got it because you're going to get rewarded. Foul on everything. He can't brush that lime green ball or it's a foul. That's a shark.
Yeah, and you got to go. I mean, you elevate a little higher maybe than you want to prevent that, which makes this shot. You know, each degree you go up, you lose a % of accuracy. How did he hit it?
No good.
And still, he hit it pretty good
He
from
hit
where
it
he was
good,
at.
but I
Yeah.
could see he didn't cut it enough. And Chua doesn't mind because he can't get 4 games behind.
Not with
It's
a
big.
not with a guy that makes one mistake per 5 racks. You don't want to get 4 games behind.
Yep.
And once you get behind on this table, you really have to rely on your opponent at least making a couple mistakes because you're not going to be able to string that many racks together very often.
You're not gonna. That's the big thing. You get more than 2 games behind, tough to catch up. Well, he wanted to get straight in on this ball, but he got a little angle. He's going to have to hit the end rail, I believe.
Yeah, he might be showing signs of just a little bit of youthful bravado and carelessness. 'Cause he could have, the ball was hanging. He shouldn't have had a steep angle on the 5 because he didn't need a steep angle. Had to introduce side spin, and now the cue ball's got away from him again. Not completely, but you can see that's not comfortable. Doesn't embolden you or make your confidence good when you're scrambling with every shot.
Oh, perfect shot.
Yeah, he hit the thin side of the pocket, and that's why the cue ball traveled a little further. Now he's going to have to go back and forth. I don't think he can hold it for the 8.
I don't either. And he can't hit the 8.
These guys
I don't think.
These guys are good at killing balls, but now it's one of those
Very
uncomfortable cut shots. Yeah, he's not queuing up to kill it either. He's going to go back and forth.
I think maybe he can roll forward and hit the 8. Oh, he just missed the 8. Where are you, cue ball?
What a nice shot that was.
Beautiful. And he got an angle now to get good on the 9.
So finally, after 4 balls of scrambling, he's worked himself back into line. Just get to the center of the table here. He can reach this comfortably. Ta-
50-yard line again. This is just where he was a few games ago.
He made the shot already. He's smiling. He knows that there's only one shot that he's played proper position on through this run. He's had to rely on being a shot maker, which
But he
will wear
wasn't
you
three
down.
games behind last time he shot this. Just a little more pressure.
Unfazed
Not
by the
for
pressure.
him.
No. That's his second win as he moves above 800 now. Johann Chua. Filipino attitudes are great. They're always happy-go-lucky,
You're right.
smiling, singing.
And the United States gave them a chance to make money in tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
And they're taking advantage of that. That's why they're happy. Plus, everybody loves them. I don't know any real evil Filipino.
Right. They're happy-go-lucky people that do not act negatively, whatever tough life circumstance might deal them. They're used to adversity. Tough-minded. Okay, here we get another look at Johann Chua breaking. Great eye pattern on the break. Watch how he squares him up. Nope. He brought his practice break to the match, it would really be incredible. Made a ball. 5 balls hanging, Danny. Looks like he can either billiard or cut the one at the 5. Try to generate some offense.
Well, you can't make the billiard because you'll lose the one ball.
Right.
So, if anything, he can cut it. Big ball. Yeah, you try to billiard this ball, you're going to lose the one.
These guys are pretty adept at those
Yeah, but
billiard
he's
shots,
doing
though.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not a good idea.
Oh.
And he got punished. Yeah, I didn't like the billiard on that shot. But he's playing, and he did like it.
Lee Vann taking a look at the 6 and 9, how they arrange themselves somewhat awkwardly.
Yeah, quite a bit awkwardly. But I think he can cut the line ball and make it. Wait, he doesn't like it. Look, when he's making faces like that, he doesn't like it. But I think he could play the combination. If he gets that far. He's got a few balls to make before he gets there.
Oh, I think he could possibly play for the breakout angle on the 6-9 now on the 4 because the 5's hanging, and that might be what he's considering.
Yeah, if you're going to do it with the 4.
Yeah, you have your insurance ball down there.
Yeah.
You hate to have to go into him that as you develop the rack, but you don't have a choice sometimes.
I think he's got enough space where he can play the combination.
Well, we'll see what he thinks. He has the angle to go into him if he wishes.
He doesn't have a lot of angle, but if he goes into it, like you say, the 5 is an insurance.
He only has to lightly bump him if he chooses to. Doesn't look like he's going to. No, he is. Yep.
This can happen too.
Yep.
Oh, he's in
He
trouble
needed a
now.
little more angle so he could have gone to the high side with draw rather than go
You're
top
right.
spin.
You're right.
'Cause with top spin, this could happen. And how the 5 ball enters the pocket or the 4 ball enters the pocket dictates exactly what angle that takes off at.
Well, I agree with you. He could have had more angle, and then it would have been a cinch. Now he's got to make this and get position. He didn't.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed about this because he knows that was well within his reach.
And he's going to stay 3 games behind, which is a big distance.
Oh, he's not going to get the 3 games ahead, you mean, right? If Chua wins this rack.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
What you said earlier, though, he could have maybe played the combination. He wasn't forced to go into them. It was distasteful as it was. It's just when you played the combination, he was afraid he was going to lose the 6th ball. Now, the 8 and 9, the 8, that's got some work in front of it, too. He can play the 8 in the far corner pocket.
You got to fall on that. He doesn't have a real good target to do it with.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he got the angle. He could just draw it now and be close.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to play position for the 9. Just get on the 8 no matter what. I think he's going to get there. He did.
Important shot here. Good.
No problem.
Yeah, played it with a nice pace that allowed him to not have a dog stroke or deceleration into it.
Now, this is one of my favorite layouts.
Routine, 9 and 10. And Chua now moves to well above 800. 1 game behind, 3 games to 4. Corteza playing a 905 clip. That's way above world class on a 10-foot table, particularly against a tough opponent.
Johann Chua, 4-3, lead.
About 12 inches left of center for this break. 1, 2, and 3 on the wings, mandated by the rules.
2 balls in the side, but he doesn't have a good shot on the 1. We're going to see a safe here.
Like Jim White says, he doesn't have a good attacking shot, but certainly got a containing shot available. Miss Jim.
I think you 2-rail the cue ball off the 1 and put him behind the line ball. Well, he decided to shoot. That could be fatal. Well, I remember all the young guys when I was growing up playing, they rather shoot than play safe.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like he has to half-mass it here. It doesn't look like it's straight in. Maybe he's jumping. No, he's massing. Okay.
He massayed it. He missed it totally.
Wow. Legal contact.
Anthony Maglino and Devin Poteet to the tournament desk, please.
Good break for Chua if he can close out the rack here. He's looking to see what angle he's got to get onto 3. That's the whole thought right here.
Good decision, 2-cushion route. Take all the obstacles out of the play and give yourself a liberal margin of error ball speed-wise. 6th ball will be next, right underneath his arm now. Look out, 8.
Oh, he made the 8 better.
Unintentionally, however.
Unintentionally. And it helped him control the cue ball hitting that ball. Got a good angle to get to the 8.
Comes Bustamante in. Knows this is going to be a good feature matchup. Johann Chua, 4. Lee Van Corteza, 4.
Race to 7 now. See how good I am at the math?
Very good. .870 versus .884 on our total performance average, and
That's why we got a 4-4 tie.
it's been a very well played match, despite there being a couple misses or scratches on the break. But in
Right.
between time, it's really been played well. Danny and I were talking about earlier. Anything above .870 is tremendous pool. 5x10. 9-foot table, we call it 900, is world class. There,
They keep making that ball on the side
look at how square he hit him, and he made 3 balls. Open layout here.
and control the cue ball.
It kind of reminds me of 2 good Major League Baseball pitchers. If you don't get them early in the match, they just get tougher and tougher as the game goes by, as they start to command the strike zone. Both these guys are starting to get loosened up now. It wasn't terribly messy to begin with, but now they really both look like they're really focused and dialed in. Well, just as I say that, he comes up a little short on his position. He may still be able to make it, but it'll be tougher to get cue ball near the 4.
I think he can go forward.
Yeah, maybe he can stun it across too. No, you're right. Did he get around the 10?
Yep, I think he did. Oh, he's making a face, but I think he got there. No,
No.
apparently he didn't.
He's looking at jumping.
Oh, boy.
You hate to half-mass say this, just because the cue ball then goes away from the 7 too, so you're taking an iffy shot to very little position. He half-mass ate it.
Yeah,
And
he
that's
did.
the problem. Now, yeah,
Couldn't control the cue ball, cinching that ball. But he's still at the table. He's
Young-
still got the dice.
young guys want to fire at this, but I don't know. You hate to give this game
No.
away. You
Go-
can
go
defend
long.
yourself.
Go long with the cue
Yeah,
ball
but he's shooting.
and making it.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, the young players, when I was growing up, they don't want to play safe.
He had to bet the game on that shot, basically. He bet it. Now he has to make sure he gets it.
No bargain here.
Just going to kill it. Take what he has, long 9 ball. No, he's trying to break out the 9. Did so.
Yeah, he did it.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, he had the angle to do that, and that's why he did it.
Beautiful shot.
Now he's going to have to go 2 rails and I think play the 10 in that pocket to the right. No, he killed the whitey. Look at how he killed that.
Perfectly
Perfect. He
played.
didn't want to hit rails.
Fires it home. Chua shows up with his first break and run out of the match. And for the first time in the match, takes the lead. 1 game, 5-4.
Was a good run out, too.
Yeah, solid.
Look at that. 4 in a row for Chua. Tough to beat good players 4 in a row on the 5x10.
Yeah, this kid's got a tremendous break. Johann Chua breaking here in game 10.
Okay.
Centered up the cue ball. Couple balls drop in. One ball? I don't know.
Got a bank.
Yeah, he just made a bank.
Yeah, this one's easier than the last one he made.
He looks down in the corner like he might want to take on the cut as well. Yeah, I think he sees some safety implications with it. Triple checks his line.
Right, shoot it in the corner, play for the 3 in the side or the corner.
It's a
No
little
good.
heavy,
No good.
but good safety.
That's what he was looking at.
Yep.
In case
Yeah,
I
well
missed it,
done.
will the 3 get him? And it did. He's going to jump or masse or something. He's jumping.
Massaying one rail kick.
He hit it. He hit it.
He got distance too.
You saw it too.
Yep.
That was hitting the paint. Good shot. Tough position here. No problem making the 1, but how do you get to the 3? That's how.
Pretty shot.
That's how you get there.
Wasn't it, Danny? That was just a pretty shot. Deceptively difficult too.
It was.
Another tough shot in front of him here. Handled it expertly.
Perfect.
Have you been to the Philippines, Danny?
Never.
Never?
Never.
It's the most interesting thing. You'd have even greater admiration for these players if you saw the conditions they routinely play under.
And I would like the climate also. Being from Florida,
Yeah.
similar.
Yep.
Alex wanted me to come there. He said, Danny, come there. He said, and I'll make sure you eat every day.
Pretty routine layout here now. 9's by the side.
Yeah, here's another young guy that the players got to worry about for 30 years.
Yeah, it all started with this good decision to play half offense, half safety opening shot rather than go all out for the bank.
Right. That's what won this one.
Yeah, so he follows up the previous rack that was a break and run out with a rack where he made a good decision early in the rack and then capitalized. 6-4 is our score. Johann Chua in front.
Chua's bouncing around because he feels good now.
Yeah, look at this TPA over 900, 909.
I know Corteza hasn't done much wrong to lose 5 in a row.
There's a good look at her score line. Ball's pocketed. That's dictating the tail right now, 60 to 38. 909 TPA. That's the same number of a famous Beatles song, one after the 909, which was a train. He's making balls. They're just raining in.
Oh, he don't have a shot on the 2, though.
No, you can't help that.
No. You're gambling on the break, make a ball, and have a shot on the ball, the lowest ball. And he didn't get it.
If he feels comfortable, he can kick at the 2 here. If he can hit the lower half of the 2, because it can go in the pocket and the side, and the cue ball will drift towards the 3. And if you don't, if you do miss it,
might make the 10 also.
he's sending it backwards to play safe. He was able to do that. That's better.
Good shot.
You might get the 6 ball introduced here, and yeah,
He did.
he's got a lot of momentum going his way right now, and this is gonna be a tough kick.
And he's making good decisions.
Lee Van gonna have to masse now.
He just did a masse and lost. And he sold out here.
Can't fault him. He had to hit it, and that was
He
the
hit
best
it.
way to hit it.
Didn't have to stop perfect for the 2 to get to the 3.
Uh-oh. Let the cue ball get a little straight here.
Yeah, but the 5 is kind of hanging.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Just get where you're not snookered.
Mission accomplished.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect again.
You know, Danny, the pool room you used to play in Miami that had they were like garage doors that opened onto the ocean?
Yeah, Al's Billiards
All right.
on First Street, on Ocean Drive and First Street.
Welcome to the Philippines year-round.
Yeah, you
That's
felt
exactly
the ocean breeze.
That's exactly it there.
You've been there.
Many times, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was boxing and I went there every day.
No, I meant the Philippines, not Alice
Oh,
Billiards.
okay. I'm
Sorry.
talking about, well, a similar situation. Yeah, I never been to the Philippines, but pool room in Miami there, you could see the ocean and feel the breezes.
Everything going Johann Chua's way here.
Yeah, he's making it go his way, though.
Why does he shoot it so hard?
I don't know. I never would, but he's
6-4.
feeling good. He
7-4.
fired that one in.
7-4 now. I think that's 6 in a row for Chua. And well over 900, 921. Very respectable TPA for Vann, 884.
Yeah, Van hasn't done much wrong to get 3 behind.
Okay, Johann Chua breaking here. Just left of center. Good look at his eye pattern here. Very strong.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Same look Dracula had when he bit your neck.
You know, it was. He kind of looks through the top of his head, and you know, it's the most interesting thing too. When you're down table side and watch that, the intensity, and it bleeds off energy at an astonishing rate, but it's required if you really want to square up that cue ball in that big power stroke. It's always a marvel to me because you have to have some pretty good fitness to be able to maintain that throughout. Well, we're facing 9 days of pool. This level, these guys can all shoot. With the eye pattern is one thing that's very consistent among the elite players, and Johann Chua has it in spades. Vann did not pull the cue ball back far enough. I think he's going to be forced to kick here at the 2.
Yeah. Not easy, nothing here.
Oh, he was able to go across the edge
Yeah,
of it.
he's going to sleep in the street with that shot. But he had to hit it.
Yeah, disappointed. It's been a little while since he's really had a good offensive shot. He had one there, but then fell short on his position. Had to play a tough defensive shot.
Filipinos like to point. See that? He pointed to the second diamond. That's where he wants to put the cue ball. He missed the ball.
He should have pointed at the pocket, Danny.
He snookered him. No, I think he's got a shot. Yeah, he's got a shot this time. But nothing looks easy.
Boy, good kill shot there.
Yeah, look, he's happy because he knows that was tough. He killed it right.
That's a nice shot. Control the cue ball with that velocity and then kill it off of that. Now he's worked the cue ball back to where he's close to the 4. He can do a lot of different things. He can play the 5 in the same corner that he's playing in it. He can play the 5 in either side pocket.
I remember the Johnson City days. Someone killed the cue ball like that. They didn't call it killing the cue ball. They called it slaying the stone.
I like it.
Earl Timmons, table 15. Earl Timmons, table 15.
Watch out for the 8 with your close.
Nicholas Burns, table 16. Nicholas Burns to 16. You're on the clock.
Two cushions or one? Two cushions.
Well, he'll only be 2 behind. And he's got a respectable TPA too.
Oh, very much so. A little bit of a challenge here, though. This is not a gimme at all.
No, he got a little out of line.
Good shot there. Yeah, good mental toughness after withstanding quite a barrage from Chua. Carves through a tough rack, trails in the match 7-5.
Both guys shooting respectable.
I think better than respectable. I'd call it world class. You'll go a long ways before you find two guys get up here on a 5x10 that's relatively neutral and put on this type of a show.
Rack number 13, 8 breaks, and trails 7-5.
Lee Van Corteza. 7-5 is our score line. He's trailing and breaking. There's a good break. I don't know if he's going to be rewarded, but hit them terrific.
Well, we're going to see a safety here for sure.
Yeah, he finally did make a ball. The configuration of the balls were not very favorable.
Watch out.
He's going to get it in behind the 10, not quite.
No. He didn't leave a shot, but he left a hit. Oh, look at that hit.
Boy,
Look
that's a
at
good
that
shot.
hit. He throws him on the 9.
That is a good shot. That means that one rail kick is almost out.
Very tough hit here.
Yeah, used a little bit
Because
of
the 10
inside,
is in the path.
little inside spin on that to kill it. Check up the cue ball, yet get 9 feet or 10 feet of travel out of the one ball. He's going to take a foul here and tie something up. Maybe put the 7 on top of the 9. Create a little difficulty. So, you know it's a good safety when you have to consider taking a foul. If that's this difficult to take a foul and do anything advantageous. He's got to make a good shot to get this over there. Yeah, he fell well
He
short
didn't
too.
do it.
I love the idea.
But he had no choice but to try that.
Yeah. Try to tip the scales in your favor as much as possible. You got a negative expectation there, but do something.
Mark, you're playing real well. These guys are lucky you're not in this.
Oh, I don't know why you say that, but anyway. Okay, here we go. Behind the back, Filipino style.
Yeah.
Draw the cue ball out. Now, this is a very pivotal rack here because if he goes ahead and captures this, moves himself out 8-5 in front. And then the fact that Vann had just mounted a one-rack win after a big barrage, he can take that all away with this one singular rack and got momentum way back on his side. Moving forward.
Yeah, I like getting the angle on the 9 to 3 rail the cue ball. I don't like trying to get where you draw it. Kill the ball here, take the cut, and go 3 rails to the 10. Like that. People want to get better on the 9, but this is the best way to get to the 10.
Boy, that's a real good, subtle point that you're making, too. This way you don't have to deal with the side pockets at all. If you get on that angle where you're going to draw
he's
it
got
out
the
of there.
perfect angle.
Danny's saying high left English, go
High
3
left
cushions.
English. And you're going perfect. That's what he did, and he got perfect.
Yeah, pretty good speed.
See, folks, what I just said? Don't try to get better on the 9. Take the cut, 3 cushion. You'll win more games doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a subtle point, but a valid one. Heart of the pocket. Johann Chua, 8. Vann Corteza, 5.
It's a big lead at this point in the match.
I kind of think when we look back at the end of this match, that might really be the rack that was really decisive for the final outcome. And that was going to go either way too, because if he turns the table back over and Vann gets it, then that's 2 wins in a row, and he's coming off another mistake. Instead, he went ahead and took advantage of that opportunity. Johann Chua breaking, leading 8-5. There's a good break.
Something hit the cue ball. The cue ball was going in the side, but this is just as good, it looks like. He snookered himself.
Yeah, it's always nice to snooker yourself when you don't make anything on the break.
Right.
Right?
Right. This is what you look at. You're losing 8-5.
Yeah, he's pushing out.
Oh boy. I got to give it back. I don't care what the guy has planned.
He did?
I got to give it back. Don't you, Mark?
Yeah, you don't have to force yourself to play something this distasteful. You got to make a tough shot to make a good safety here.
Oh, he didn't freeze him.
No, he's left a shot. It's not an easy shot because the cue ball is going to bump to 5 quite often from if you pocket the 1 ball. And it's hard to manipulate the cue ball from here. You're going to have to
I
take
know.
what you have.
And the 3 ball stops the 3 railer to the 2. Or the 2 railer, I should say. Tough position here.
One thing you don't want to do is make an unforced error, trying to do something that you're not really set up to
Right.
do. Looks like he's not going to. No, he's playing offense. He was able to manipulate the cue ball.
Didn't
How'd he
hit
do?
the 3.
Hit it good. Oh, great shot.
Now he's got to play the 2 in the left-hand far corner.
He can play safe a lot of different
He
ways,
could.
too.
I freeze him on the 8. Forget about trying to get out.
Yeah.
Too tough. Again, position and the shot are too tough. Play safe when that comes.
You've got your hands around his throat. Don't give it back to him now.
You're right.
Make him earn it. You know, whatever you can do, just buy yourself
He's
the
looking
time.
at the score to make sure he's in good shape. You don't shoot this.
These are huge games here. Yeah,
You
you
don't
want to
shoot this. But he is.
No, I don't think he is. He's looking
I
to play
don't know.
safe. I was wrong.
He shot it.
You were right.
He's got a shot on the 3, but it's no hanger. But you don't shoot that. You know, when you sleep in the street enough, you won't shoot that anymore.
Big shot here.
Yeah, if he makes it, he figures to get out. He missed it, but he didn't miss it badly. Where are you going, cue ball? He's got it.
Well, I don't think that was the right shot either. Despite
he
the fact
got-
that he would have won with it, because now he's turned the table over. He could have thinned the 3 and put it underneath the 5 and brought the cue ball back down
Yeah.
table. But
I think you get punished in this game when you shoot the wrong shot, even if it's 2 innings later. That's how I feel about it.
a little thin on the first shot. Lee Vann drifted past the 4 a little further than he really would have liked. So test his
He's okay.
tenacity here. Good shot.
Made it look easy. Well, you got to get out here or pack your bags. No, I can't even use that because there's a whole bunch games left. You don't pack your bag after this. Good shot.
Yeah, checked up the cue ball real well.
Got good. He got good angle to get to the 8, to the left-hand corner to him.
Looks like he might be requesting the cue ball be cleaned. No, the bridge. Hit a little rough, Danny. That took the pace out of it. Even knows it's a very important rack. That was a good shot. And the cue ball trickles next to the
touch.
10. Yeah, very deft. 8-6 is our score. Lee Vann Corteza trailing and breaking.
Playing high score.
Yeah, playing well. 900 to 877.
Well, Cortez is the kind of player where you got to play good to beat him. He's not giving you anything.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and despite the fact that he's made a couple minor mistakes, he's played solid throughout. Both players have one break and run out to their credit.
Steinway Billiards, that's a nice shirt they made for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really was. Molinari also on there. Molinari billiard gloves. Pretty much state-of-the-art billiard glove. Powered up. One ball going to find the pocket. Where's the two? Far into the table. Doesn't look like he's going to get a shot again.
He's got a shot at the 2. If Kenny doesn't move it,
Yeah, maybe he can cut this in.
it could. I mean, and the cue ball's going the right direction.
It's not that. It's a little bit more distance, but it's still very playable. Plus, you don't have to
You
lose
got to
with
shoot
it.
it. You got to
Yeah.
shoot it.
Now, is there ever a thought that goes across your mind here, like make sure you overcut it, or is that?
Oh no! Then you're thinking missing. You
I
got.
know. I
Yeah,
just
but
asked,
you're right.
yeah.
Why overcut it? You know. Great shot. That's what you got to do there. You can't think about missing. You know. Miss is an unmarried girl's first name.
Well, certainly you don't want to introduce thoughts of missing in there, but the only way you can really hurt yourself is if you hit it fat. If you hit it thin, you're still going to work out
Well, he
good.
did make it on the thinner side, but
Yeah.
it went in, and he got good on the 3.
Yeah, he struck it confidently, that's for sure.
Oh, he got straight in on the 4. He's going to draw it right back. Got a good angle on it.
Patrick Grice, Carl Hawkins to the tournament desk. Patrick Grice, Carl Hawkins to the tournament desk.
Got to hit this good, small pockets.
He did.
Yeah, he worked the cue ball back. That was a nice shot. Didn't overhit it. Got a little more angle than maybe he would have found the optimum, but he's willing to work.
No problem here.
Just roll it in. And he's looking good.
Well, he's a fighter. He didn't give up.
No, there's no quitting these guys. Three cushions around the table, I believe.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
Like to just get it right back to the center of the table if he could. Just a little past it, maybe even. Checking the speed. This is going to be perfect speed.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Yep.
He can just draw it across if he wants.
Now, he's going to have a little angle on the 9, but he'll have to go 3 cushions to the 10.
He can even
wouldn't
draw
try-
across and go to the corner pocket.
I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that, but he did a little bit more, but he got pretty good on it.
Oh, beautiful.
2 rails, played a 10 in the right-hand corner there.
Yeah, I think just one rail.
Good shot.
Yeah. Displaying a lot of tenacity. He's withstood a couple flurries here. Gets through a nice rack there for a second break and run out of the match for him. 8-7's our score.
Yeah, he's in the match, considering he lost 5 in a row.
No, I think it was 6.
No, I don't think he got the 6,
Oh, didn't
but
he?
maybe. We can see the
Let's see. What was
rack track.
That was 8-5. I know it was 4-1 and then it went 6-4. Did it go 7-4 is the question. Well, in any event, he withstood quite a barrage. Hey, there's Efren Reyes and Rolando. Hallelujah. Good to see. That makes my week right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that way too. Tournament's not a tournament without Efren there.
Okay, Lee Van Corteza breaking. 1, 2, and 3. Got a little spin. Wasn't his good break. And nothing goes in. Yeah, he's a little disappointed.
We're going to see some safeties.
There's
There
our
he
man.
is,
Yeah.
Efren Reyes.
He's pioneered so much of the modern pool in terms of bringing shots that were never played and kick safeties.
Very creative player.
Might be the best player of all time. Even if he isn't, doesn't matter. He's in the argument. And that's a guy that did it without having maybe the world-class break that some of these guys present. And he really does struggle to draw the ball at times, if you can imagine that, Danny.
Yeah, I know.
He's got so many other tools.
He's got the biggest one. Knowledge and creativity. That'll get it.
Yeah, he'll forever be my favorite.
Well, he's Billy Incardona's hero too, but for different reasons. You like him as a fan, and Billy likes him because he beat Billy to death.
I think Billy's credited as saying that Efren's the first guy that he ever played that could play better than he matched it up.
Yeah.
Billy usually had the best of it, but I never could quite get that with Efren.
Well, he's going to hit this. I don't know what's going to happen from there. Could he kill the cue ball? Can he get far enough behind it to kill it? No.
He tried to do that, but he
He
didn't.
didn't. Now, what do you do here? I think the 9 is in the way of the bank.
I think he's going to try to tuck the cue ball underneath the 2, a little inside spin, draw a drag, and then maybe just get the 1 ball to only travel just to the other side of the 5, 1 rail. Well, he's going to, what's he doing? He's changing his mind. That's what
He's
he's
not
doing.
sure yet.
He's looking at going down table with Whitey.
I don't know. I don't know about this. I think he left the combination.
Yeah. I would say, in all truthfulness, maybe just a little youthful exuberance here has come through
He
the herd.
overshot
you
it.
know. Well,
He
he's-
overshot it.
He's been a hair aggressive in a couple spots where you didn't need to be. That's let Lee Vann have a couple opportunities that you could have maybe precluded him from having.
Well, he's not going to have the lead anymore also. I would say. You give this guy a chance, he's going to beat you.
Yeah, he's a journeyman, veteran. He doesn't beat himself. You mentioned it earlier.
Now he's trying to figure out where he wants to get on the 3 to get to the 4. Can he go 2 rails between everything, get to the 4 on the side?
It looks like the 4 doesn't go in the corner past the
It goes
6.
in the side.
Yeah, it goes in the side, and you can play it in the other corner. The corner.
See where he pointed? He's
Yeah.
trying to get to the 4 on the side, and he
That's
got the angle to do that.
most
He's got to
logical.
go between the 8 and 9, 2 rails.
High right English.
He did it.
Wants it to release from the side rail.
He got as good as you could get. You know, just stick right there and take the cut on the 5. It's not a tough shot.
Gonna have to bridge over the 6 just a little bit. Not a huge impediment, but
He's
not
all right.
easy either.
He's all right.
Yeah, well,
Well, do you go low 2 rails, or do you try to go forward with a little reverse?
I think he's going 2 rails.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Count 9.
No, he got good.
Yeah, from where he was at, that was a good shot to get this much.
Well, you got to move the cue ball around now.
Yeah, these guys are pretty handy at that. But you're right, certainly adds some risk because speed control becomes important. Up by the 10. Free
Look
of the
how
rim.
soft he shot and how far the
Good.
cue ball went.
Good shot there.
No problems here. Roll it in softly.
Softly it was. Just got to
Perfect.
the edge of the pocket, fell in. This would tie the matchup.
It's a race to 3 now.
8-8. Tremendous match. Are you enjoying this as much as I am, Danny?
I sure am.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you don't enjoy this, there's really no sense to come. This is a good battle here, and there's been a lot of tenacity displayed by Vann. There's been some youthful mistakes by Chua. Some excellence on both sides in terms of the execution. Really, kind of the storyline was maybe some decision-making on Chua's part that's probably hurt him a little bit there.
Well, he's young.
Yeah.
The,
Oh, of
the
course.
problem is when it goes wrong, you got to know what went wrong when it went wrong and don't do it again.
Yeah.
Well, he made a ball. He's got a shot on the 1.
Boy, it's thin. But he'll probably have to shoot.
Oh, of course he's going to
Yeah.
shoot. Play the 1 and the 2 in the same pocket. 3 is hanging.
Well, the 2, yeah.
The 5 could be the only problem.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong ball. My bad. He's got a real good shot on the 1 here. Overcut it.
Oh, he overcut it badly. Oh, rare to see that kind of a miss.
That's going to hurt him.
Yep.
He had something going there. 8-8.
Yeah, you don't usually see Corteza hit a ball that bad.
No. Trying to get around 3 cushions. How'd he do? Looks good.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get to the 5 where he was trying to point to. Want to get straight in on the 5 in the far corner. That'll be tough to do.
Oh, and maybe caught the pocket a little thin, rubbed up on the 7, but he's okay.
Well,
No
can he
problem.
go 1 rail now?
Yeah, this is a tricky position. You're gonna have
Whenever
the
a
speed.
ball's hanging this far in, it's tough to play position hitting that ball.
And speed control and direction gonna have to be good
And the
here.
hit on the cue ball, because high or low really gets an effect. Yeah, that's not good enough.
That's just how hard it is. I mean, that was a
Tough to do.
tricky shot. You're right.
When the ball's hanging, like I said, high or low affects where the cue ball's going. But he's still got the dice. But he's betting the game on this. This is not a gimme. Yeah, especially hesitating. I think you got to get up and shoot this. You can't hesitate. He switched. He made the pocket right through the center.
Terrific shot.
Great shot. especially when you just had a good lead and it vanished. That was a great shot. Did he get enough angle here?
Well, he got enough to have to work the cue ball down table and back towards the 8.
I think you got to go 2 rails past the 10 and draw the ball. He went your way, and he went perfectly. I like going 2 rails under the balls, hitting the side rail, but this is pretty good.
Just speed control shot now, 1 rail put or rolling shot. We didn't need to go quite that far. Rely a little bit on shot making here. 80 is our score, so this is a big game.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He
5
tried
by
to
10.
cheat the pocket a little.
I don't think he tried to cheat it because there was no reason to, but I do think that, just the circumstances, the difficulty, that's in on a 4.5 by 9 and just almost in on a 5 by 10. Oh, how's the speed? I'm so
Perfect.
used to guys
Perfect.
going 2 cushions there and not risking this. This would put him on the hill to get on the hill. And he takes it home. 9-8 our score. Corteza back in front. All right, what a match.
Could we see the rack track? I guess not.
We'll give him a second here. Danny's requesting the rack track. You have to give him a second to get it up there.
Back 18, lead breaks, leads 9-8.
All right, Lee Vann leading off here now. Game 18 about to get underway.
Well, the ball stopped the cue ball from going in the side.
Made a ball and got a shot.
Yeah, he's got a shot.
Okay.
And there's no problem with the 2 and the 3.
I don't know about that. Getting from the 1 to the 2 is not that easy.
Oh, no problem. Center ball, just go between the 3 and 8 and 9. But it's easier from here. I think he can hit center ball and bounce perpendicular to the 2. Like that.
Great shot. Might have caught that just a hair heavier than he wanted to. Found the pocket, but he didn't quite get the cue ball out
It's
and
going to
away.
be tough to fall on the 4 now.
It is. Take a good shot here.
I think he can hit it full enough to draw straight past the line ball. I think he could. No English, I think you do it. No, he didn't.
What a shot.
Beautiful.
What a shot.
Perfect.
Wow. Yeah, he had to make something happen there, and you better hit the pocket pure if you want that type of a result. You can see his speed control and execution were flawless there. Points to the cloth where he wants it. Takes a moment to collect himself. He leaning it with like another couple inches, did not get it.
He'll be all right.
Okay.
I think you can still go one rail without hitting the 8.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he
he
bumped
hit the
8.
8.
He's okay, though. Yeah, didn't hurt him at all. Other than maybe it
Yeah,
hurt
you're
your
right.
psyche a little bit, but just high right.
He hit it good.
Just drifts a cue ball across. Well, got a little closer to the side pocket than he really wanted also.
This guy is a real tiger.
Oh, my goodness. What a match he's played.
Well, he's got a chance to get on the hill.
Drains the 10 with authority.
And he's on the hill.
That's his third break and run out of the match. He leads the match now 10 games to 8 and breaking.
There's the rack track. See, 6 in a row. You're right.
And now 5 in a row for Corteza.
Yeah. But earlier, Chua, and that's what I said. Chua came, I thought, 5 in a row, and Corteza didn't get phased and hung in there. Now he's won a bunch in a row. And he's on the hill first. Great playing.
Mm-hmm. Amen. Lee Vann breaking. Cue ball got away. 8 ball found the side pocket. Looks like he may get a shot on the 1. Nope.
No,
be
he's
covered.
snookered. He's
His
snookered.
palms go up as if to say, come on, give me a shot. But no, the pool gods want to see a little jockeying around here. There is no free lunches here at the old Derby City Classic.
Well, could he hit the 1 full?
Well, even though he can hit it at all. It looks like he's trying
Oh,
to
he
jack
can
up
hit
and-
it. He can hit it, but
Well, he's massing one. Well, he's trying to play like a kick. No, he could hit
that's
it
what I
full.
want to hit.
Oh,
I
well.
thought that would be the shot if he
Yeah.
could hit it full.
great shot.
Look where he put the cue ball.
Even if you leave an open pocket down there, it's a great shot from where he was at to leave a tough shot. But he's got everything covered and blocked. Yeah, this is the most distasteful predicament for Chua to come to the table because he might be forced to play something that's uncomfortable.
Like the 10 ball.
Like, well, yeah, maybe.
Well, maybe you could shoot it. You know, the pour is not sitting real good.
You can make the 1 playing the 10 too, you know. But I don't think it's not his thought process. He's going to luck the 3 ball in.
Yeah.
So he's kind of rearranged the furniture, kept himself at the table by the good fortunes. Hitting the ball. He was forced to play something.
Well, Marcel Camp used to say, the flag is still waving,
Yes.
but there isn't any breeze.
I like it. Well, here we go. Now, I thought he might play a bank shot there because it did have some defensive aspect to it. He went pure safety.
Yeah, he didn't want to bet the match on that. Well, he left a hit on the 1, but I don't think he can make the 1. Corteza looking at it. I can't tell. I don't think he could make it. You gonna try to bank it through the balls? There's a kiss if he does that. Good shot.
Great shot. Very great.
Didn't
Even if he can hit
snooker
it.
on him, but
Yeah, still. Tremendous from where he was at. If he would have said this would be the arrangement of the balls, he'd certainly take this.
No more. I'll give you 10 seconds.
very interesting match for sure.
Look at that hit. What a shot. The speed control from there, 10 feet away.
Perfect touch.
My goodness. That's tough to do. You got to have just the right amount of backspin on there. You got to travel 8 or 9 feet to make an impact on the one.
And
then you got to
kill
hit
the
the right
cue ball.
thickness. Yeah. Everything has to go just right.
Chip Ginther, Chris Milling to the tournament as please.
That's it.
Chip Ginther.
Well, Chua, you're still in the match,
Foul, no legal contact.
but you can't afford any more mistakes. Gonna be tough to get on the 4. Even if you pointed good.
Right.
He's gonna get there. Good shot.
Did he get the wrong angle here? Just a hint, maybe, huh?
He did.
Power up.
Well, whatever you do, don't miss. You gonna draw the ball? 2 rails? No, 1 rail. Pretty good. You got a good angle on this ball.
Had to settle for something less than easy
I,
here.
I like to be closer. I like to be closer on this shot, and he could have got closer. Yeah, this is no bargain. Especially with your opponent on the hill. He's got an angle to go 1 rail.
Yeah, pressure ball.
Right. You're betting the game here. And match. Oh, he hesitated.
Good shot. Rattled it home.
Yeah.
But hey, from that
But it
distance,
went
that's a
in.
good shot, yeah.
He took a big breath there. You're in the match yet, Chua.
Power draw. Good shot. Bounces away. Effortless power draw. Hey, very good. Retaliated with a nice out there. Pulls back within one game. 10-9 is our score. Chua trailing and breaking.
Yeah, the TPA is just about right on.
Got some interesting late-breaking news now, as the new captain for the Team USA Mosconi Cup was announced, Johann Rusink.
Who?
Was Johann Rusink. He was undefeated as the European captain over 7 years, I believe. That'll be interesting. Chua breaking, trailing, 11-9 or 10-9 our score. There, he squared him up good. Cue ball parked. Looks like he's going to get a shot.
He made a ball.
No, the sixth ball just crept in there.
Well, I don't think he has a shot on the one. Unless he jumps.
Yeah, you can't use a jump cue, and this will be like a full ball jump. He made a couple balls, so now pushing out is hard. So you looking at kicking? I think he's just going to go with a naked kick, feeling like the push out was not quite as much of opportunities he wanted. It's probably as good as he was going to get. Good job there.
He got him.
Yeah, good decision too.
He got him. Good speed. Just got to sweat him kicking the one in now.
Oh, he's going to earn ball in hand from that.
Uh-oh.
Great kick.
I think we're going to see a hill-hill match. Crowd delight. I don't see any real problems here. Except there's big money and your opponent's on the hill. That's the only problem. Well, he's going to have to draw the ball here now to get to the 5. He overdid it. He's got a shot, but he overdid it.
Well, you can't fall short, though. Maybe he just overcooked to the hair, but at least he's got a shot.
You know, but this makes position a little tougher also.
Amen.
Boy, that looked easy.
He smoothed that in there nice.
It looked easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say it again. We're looking at a hill-hill match. Sweater's delight. Well, he looked at the ball on the side, but I like drawing the ball, playing the 8 in the corner. So does he. With the right angle to go from the 8 to the 9. Sweater's delight.
Mm-hmm.
Hill.
Terrific performance throughout by both players. This will certainly be a hard-fought victory for whoever wins the match. Both players now right at that 900 level. What's it say over there? 891, 895?
Great match.
Yeah.
Great match.
Ten's our score. We got more great action coming up, too. Orcolo Van Boning next.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're really rivals, too. Ocola is having trouble beating Van Boning.
Closing out our evening will be Economopoulos and Jason Shaw. What a day. Hill's our match. Final game. Race to 11. Single elimination event, too. $1,000 entry fee. $16,000 will go to the winner. Chua breaking. Decision game. Lost the cue ball a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go.
See there, of course my break never was good, but there I got to make sure I don't scratch on the break, even if I got to take something off the cue ball. Right? You can't do this.
Yeah.
You can't do this.
Yeah, no matter what happens here, that's not the way you want to go down.
And if he figures to go down. Cortez is pretty solid.
Well, it's not easy. It never is, but
Oh, of course not.
Hill's
Hill's
ball
never
in
easy,
hand,
but it's
open.
nice to start with ball in hand.
Nice open layout.
This is the whole game falling on that too.
Look how they did well.
Oh, you did all right.
Did well.
Got an easy shot on the 2. Position 3 to the 4.
Looks like he's going to top spin up out of here. 2 cushions. Oh, he's drawing. Oh, look at where this shot went. Perfect.
Yep.
Now you can pick up an angle to transfer across the table because he wants to get pretty straight in on the 5 from the 4 ball. Measuring what angle he wants right now.
Well, you got a good angle. I don't think the 10 is in the way. Good shot.
Yeah, it sure was.
Can he draw the ball now without hitting the 7? Yep.
Yes, he
could.
can.
Good hit.
And grazed it in there. Jacked up over the 10 now.
Okay, don't touch the 10. Yeah, he got a little bit funny.
Just cinch it. You don't need to try to play position. Just roll the head. He's stunned to the head.
Very good shot.
It was, too.
Solid player.
Yeah.
You can show dogging it, hill, but he didn't. Very good match so far.
Grits his teeth.
No problems.
Glides home to 9. Just
He
a
made
10
the
ball.
run out look easy.
Yeah, he did.
Hill,
He carved through
it's
there.
not.
Not on a 10-foot table either. Tough action here. Good job there, Lee Vann. As he battles, hard-fought victory.
Yep.
Maybe a couple of youthful mistakes there, judgment-wise.
Maybe, but he didn't make too many.
No, 895 was Corteza's
He shot
final
good.
TPA. 883 for Chua. You know, my wife Kathy, she says like this: if you didn't like that, there must be something wrong with you. And that's right. So on behalf of
She's
Danny
right.
DiLiberto and Mark Wilson, we just want to thank each of you for sitting in with us so long for just a while.
The future of billiards training is here. Introducing the DigiCue, a small electronic coach that fits inside of a custom rubber housing and attaches to the butt end of any pool, snooker, or carom cue. Simply slide the DigiCue onto the butt end of your cue, push the power button, and then play the game of your choice. The DigiCue constantly monitors your stroke for inconsistencies and gives you immediate feedback by silently vibrating when it detects jab strokes, steering, body English or movement, standing up during your stroke. The DigiCue will force you to bear down on every shot. It will condition you to keep your head and body still during your follow-through, leading to a lasting improvement in the consistency of your stroke. The DigiCue comes in 3 different modes: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Get serious about your game. This is Cue Training Evolved. Can you beat the DigiCue?
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.